John Gotti and his ego. Now, for those of you that don't know, this is John Gotti. He used to be a mob boss in the Italian mafia many years ago that ran New York. And I mean, he literally ran New York. He had cops on his payroll. He was in charge of construction unions. Any big decision that was made in New York would have went through him. He would have been even more powerful than the mayor of New York at the time. That's how influential the Italian mafia was back then. And he was a scary man. Like, Jesus, he would make one phone call about someone and they were dead within an hour. But to his downfall was actually his ego. His ego was so inflated, it's actually what caused him and the mafia to be destroyed, basically. You know, he was getting heads up and warnings from people in his own crew. They would, give him a little nudge saying, like, look, calm down, don't be flaunting your wealth, don't be showing him expensive suits, jackets, watches, cars, like, you know what I mean? Like, we're gangsters, like, we don't flaunt all this. It's just bringing unwanted attention. But he didn't care. His ego was loving the public limelight, the attention, and he didn't give a shit. And the FBI actually came out later on after he was put away and said if he'd have kept his mouth shut, if he'd have not flaunted his wealth, we wouldn't have went after him as hard. We would have left him alone to do his thing because they're aware of what he was and what he was doing. But they actually came out and said that. So had he not took the piss and showed off as much as he did, he wouldn't have been nicked to the rest of his life. And ultimately, I'm sure there's some form of an Italian mafia still existing now in New York, but it's nothing like it was. But they were so powerful. I mean, you couldn't move in New York without this guy's say so. It was so powerful. But yeah, ultimately, in the end, it was his ego that screwed him up.